Here's my opinion, which I want to inject into this discussion. I think that it's important, whether you're in Massachusetts or in New Hampshire, to have a real estate attorney handling your closing. What I find in 2025 is that frequently we have disputes in real estate transactions. I cannot tell you how often, how many transactions I see litigation being threatened and actually in some cases actually initiated. So you may be that buyer that read online that, you don't need a lawyer for your closing, you can use a title company. It's not cheaper to work with a title company and they're not faster. In fact, many title companies, their business model is to do as many closings as possible without really any regard whatsoever as to whether they can actually handle that volume. I think it's important to have a real estate attorney handling your closing. First of all, I think the work can be better. If you encounter a legal issue from a seller who either has an attorney or is threatening to get one, here's how it's going to go. You're going to go to the person at the title company that you've been working with, whether it's a paralegal or a processor or the owner, and you're going to say, well, I have a problem. But the seller is threatening to keep my deposit, or they're telling me that they're not going to close and I'm going to have to find another house to buy, or they're abusing the suitable housing contingency and they want another 6 months to find a home. You know what that person at the title company is going to tell you? They're going to tell you that you need a lawyer. So you're going to be back to square one anyway. So instead of going through that process and then being told by somebody at that title company that you need to go out and get an attorney, why not start with an attorney?